Let's see. Next question. Write a program that takes input from the user until enter is hit. Assume each input is a word. Print out a dictionary which classifies the words as palindromes and non-palindromes. Do you know what a palindrome is? You probably have seen it already in Code Lab. Palindrome is a word which going forward is same as going backward. For example, madam. This is madam. Reverse is also madam. Okay. I mean, ABC, BA. Now that is also palindrome. Going forward is same as, there are palindromic numbers 1012, 101. That's a palindromic number. Going forward is the same as going back. Do you understand the meaning of palindrome? Palindrome means reading one way is forward is the same as reading reverse. Okay. So user is going to keep putting in words until they hit enter. So a while loop is involved here. Assume each input is a word. Of course, you're going to take in strings. Print out a dictionary which classifies words as palindromes and non-palindromes. So you're going to print out a dictionary saying palindromes, blah, non-palindromes, blah. Okay. So where is it? So basically your code has several layers. One, you need to, there you go. You need to define the function is palindrome or something like that. Okay. First define is palindrome. It is a helper function which determines whether a word is palindrome or not. Return values are Boolean. Approach is recursive. So we have used a recursive approach. If the length of the word is less equals 1, that is base case. So if you give me only one letter, by default setting it's palindromic. Going forward is the same as going back, only one letter, right? Otherwise, you look at zero index character, compare it with the last character. They have to be equal. So this is going to return a Boolean value, you see. Zero index and -1 index. Double equal means you're checking, are they equal? If yes, check to the other one, okay? Remember, when you're, when Python, what do you say? When Python evaluates Boolean expressions, it will always evaluate the first one. I mean, of course, as human beings, if this is false, it will not even go to the next one, okay? So it is in your best interest to have the faster one first. I hope you have gone through my videos. I have explained this in great detail. Boolean expressions are evaluated using an approach called short circuiting in Python. So Python will look at the first expression. I'm looking for an AND. If the first one is false, false and anything is a false. So it's not even going to check the second one. On the other hand, if the first one is true, then I have to check the second one for an AND. But instead of AND, if I had an OR, if the first one is true, then I don't have to check the second one. You understand? The way AND and OR function. Regardless, put an easier one first. Always. Be it an AND or an OR, put an easier expression first. Is palindrome is the recursive part of it, which might take a long time. So we put it second. Okay. So coming back to my code, if my word is of length less equals 1, then it's of course true, it's palindromic. Otherwise, I'm checking whether the first and the last letters are equal, and the rest of it, that is index 1 until the penultimate one, that is palindromic. Okay, so both have to happen. So that is my is palindrome function, helper function. Now, palindrome, non-palindrome dictionary. To begin with, my dictionary consists of the key palindrome with empty set and the key non-palindrome with an empty set. So this is my dictionary, which is going to be accumulator. Right now, they are both empty lists. User input is start. So this is my seed to get going on my while loop because this is non-empty. Now get input from the user. Please enter a word, hit enter to quit. Whichever word you get. If it is palindrome, so I'm using the user function, then I look at my dictionary and the palindrome list gets appended. Otherwise, well, if it's not palindrome, then it is the non-palindrome list which gets appended. So notice this is the dictionary, this is the key. For a key, for this key, the value is a list. So I'm using the append, that is the list method of this list, and I'm ending. Okay. And now at the end, look, if I hit enter, my user input is going to be empty. Empty by definition is palindrome, but I want to remove it. Okay, so don't forget to remove it, otherwise you end up getting an extra item in your list. Okay, there is no way to get rid of this. Basically, you will see what I mean, right? If you don't remove it, it will show up in palindrome. Okay? So if I don't have this, then I will get palindrome. Okay. Now let's check is palindrome, right? Oh, I did not print it. So never mind. These were only unit testing. Let's play with the main, right? So already I have invoked it. So let me give it a few words. Madam, I know is palindrome. How are you doing, right? Then let me give it a few more palindromes. I don't know. You know this language? That's one of the Indian languages. It is a palindrome. Okay? You have some examples of palindromes. Farzana knows this. Good for you. So, race car, of course, race car, very nice example. All right. So okay. So palindrome, it caught the palindromes and the rest are non-palindromes. Is this clear, guys? Okay.